Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tkacs. Just to be very clear, this is not a commercial or sponsored by Forma. What I have here today are 3 Forma boots, but it's because a lot of riders think that I'm anti-Forma because I've banned the Forma Adventure from riders coming to my adventure rider training, and that's only because I truly care about my riders, and the Forma Adventure provides virtually zero protection for the riders off-road. Extremely comfortable, it's a well-made boot, but it doesn't provide off-road protection. So these are 3 different levels of Forma boots that are acceptable or encouraged in the training that I do. I'm going to start at the least protective. This is the Forma Boulder. It's actually a trials boot. It's a very comfortable boot. It is the minimum, which means that it has good, pretty decent support when you're riding on the pegs, so you don't have a significant or a really high level of foot fatigue. Also, it does have hyperextension or hyperflexion protection, so if you're kicking something, you're less likely to break your toes, but that's pretty much where the protection stops. It's a mid-rise boot, but it doesn't have any real protection for rotation, so if you hit the ground, twisting an ankle is still pretty low or close to no protection there. The toe box is not reinforced, which if you're looking for a boot to fit a wide foot, or if you have trouble fitting a boot, this is not a bad thing. What it does mean is that this will form to your foot rather than you having to form to the boot. And that can be a pretty big deal, which is one of the upsells for Forma as a brand. They're pretty well known for having a spacious toe box on them. It's a nice boot, it's well made, but definitely is at the minimum protection level for the training that I conduct. It is still better than the Forma Adventure. The Terra Evo is what I would consider an actual adventure boot. It has more protection, so it's even more stiff at the toe for protection, has even more support for that midfoot to reduce foot fatigue when standing up off-road. It has a reinforced toe box, which provides a little more protection if you catch a rock or kick something. It still has a light shin guard, but the protection at the ankles is still pretty light. It looks good. It's got this plastic that wraps around it. That's mostly cosmetic. It puts it on the higher end, in my opinion, kind of on the higher end for adventure boot protection, but definitely doesn't quite get into the enduro category. It's a nice boot. This is actually the boot that Christina's going to be wearing when she goes to Nepal coming up. And that's actually why I have all 3 of these boots. I had Brian from Atomic Moto send me out a whole bunch of boots for her to try on so that we could pick out the right one before we sent it back. And this is the boot that she settled on. And as I mentioned, I did a full review on this boot in an earlier episode. If protection is your goal, if your thing is, when I fall down, I want to do whatever I can to minimize my chance of being injured, now we get into the Forma Pilot. The Forma Pilot is a proper 4-buckle off-road boot. It provides very substantial protection to reduce all that fatigue from standing up on a peg. You won't have any flex in the boot whatsoever. It's minimum flex at the toe, almost none whatsoever. This is definitely up in that enduro and that motocross category. It also has good side-to-side protection and good forward to back. If protection is your ultimate goal, and if you're a brand new rider where you know incidents are going to be much more likely, if you're more likely to put your feet on the ground, to paddle walk when you shouldn't, then definitely this is a boot you should be considering. If you're at the other end of the spectrum where you're very aggressive, you're a good rider, and if you do have a spill, it's probably going to be more spectacular, then this is definitely where you want to be going. If you're on tour, this is a place to go. If comfort is your primary goal and protection is not, then the Forma Boulder is a good choice for you. I would like to thank Brian for sending these out so Christina could decide which one she wanted to buy. That was very helpful. I like these guys over at Atomic Moto, so if you're shopping for a boot, I suggest giving them a call. And again, this is not a sponsored channel. I have no payment, no anything coming from Forma or from Atomic Moto other than I like the guys over there. Thanks for watching the channel. I hope this helps you if you're looking for a boot or specifically for one of the Formas. If you're coming to one of my classes and shopping and this is in your list, then hopefully I helped you make that decision. Thanks for watching the channel, and remember to ride with a smile, because attitude matters.